What's up, boys? Welcome back to a new episode of Road to Rank 1. Today, apparently, we'll be playing against a 6.4k-ish, 6.3k zerg. Very similar to yesterday. It's the beauty of playing in the morning. You just hit zergs, because all the other races are still asleep. Except for me. Now... oh, forgot to put on the sound. I do think I'm gonna cannon rush. I'm just feeling it. So we just start with a gateway. And then we scout after we build our forge, I believe. We get a simulator. Forge. I haven't done this build in a while, so I can't remember the exact build order, which is never a good way to start any game. But I think we should be fine here. Just have a feeling we might be fine. Like, the positions on this map are relatively easy. And then there's two positions here. You can also start one on the outside. And then one on the inside. Okay, it's a complete block. So you have a lot of space for cannons here. Now, I'm actually supposed to start this one first. I forgot about that part. I should have cancelled that pylon as well in favor of an inside one. So we accidentally wasted 100 minerals there. Which is annoying, to say the least. Okay, he's getting a spine, so he's also wasting some money. Can live with that. Okay, follow up is more cannons. And this is where the real fun starts coming in. So we get cannon, battery, I think was the plan that I always used to follow. I really can't remember exactly how this build is supposed to work. Oh my god, this is really bad. Oh, this is really bad for me. This is not how I expected it to go. We'll get a robotics facility. We didn't even actually figure out if he had a roach warren or not, which it doesn't look like he has. So this base is down. I think I can cancel this, but just to be sure, we'll keep it. We're seeing more and more links come in. Ooh, good surround maybe. Come on. No, my god. It's such a poor defense by me. Ah! That sucked. He had almost no workers. All we needed to do really was just survive, and we couldn't even do that. So, first game that we lose in this series, I believe. No, second one. That's okay, we'll play another one. Immediately minus 37, which pushes us down quite a bit. Well, we get the same player. Well, let's hope we can get a better result. We're just gonna do the exact same build, as he definitely did not deserve the win last game. We lost our adapt, added one too many pylons, like, it's just a lot of bad mistakes, honestly. Now we're gonna see what happens if we just do the same thing again. And this time we're gonna scout a bit earlier. Which does look very nice for us. Okay, now we're just gonna play standard. Oh, forgot to send a probe down for our nexus. We're not quite sharp yet today, I have to admit. There's a couple of ways we can follow this up with. We can go into Robo or into a DT drop. I'm kind of feeling a DT drop at the moment, honestly. Even though ideally with a DT drop I'd block their natural initially. Feels a lot nicer in that case. So we throw on the Twilight Council and we skip Warp Gate for a bit. So you do this if you get the Warp Gate too fast, he can rule out Stargate very easily like that, so you never want to do that really. I don't think we should have chrono boosted our second unit here, as we saw him move back already with his links. There's a single link here. It's a little suspicious. Just a single one, really? Okay, there's 3 now. It's not mining too much gas. What is it? 750. Yeah, so I mined 160 gas. With a single drone still in there, so I'm kind of expecting not to be all in. Of course, always still possible. It is zerg. They can just put 3 drones back in gas, but at least it's not a quick lair. Most likely not quick overlord speed, which are all nice things to know as well. Now, our opponent really isn't aware of what's happening. Hopefully. So, because this lad has no scouting info, ideally we'd want him to... Oh, what? It is overlord speed, so then he skipped link speed, is the only thing I can imagine here. Yeah, he must have skipped link speed. No other way for him possible, I believe. Yeah, okay. Speeds have no link, or links have no speed. Usually I'd build a second adept, but I'm in a particularly lazy mood today. So not today apparently. Okay. Now we build a pylon. I'm not sure where I want to go, like what part, what base I want to hit. We'll opt for the third. Oh, wrong decision. Lots of links, huh? Lots of freaking links, oh my god. Oh my god. He's definitely moving out with links. Uh-huh. It's annoying to lose one, but it's also not the end of the world, right? See if we can do some damage here. Maybe kill a queen or something like that. Does not seem to be the case for me. I'm actually in a little bit of trouble. Like not quite trouble, but I'm not feeling super happy with the complete lack of info that I have. So we're gonna get blind cannons in every base in case it's Mua. We're gonna put a DT on his side of the map. Hopefully he doesn't spot it running. I did spot that running for sure. Nice little supply block to top it all off. More roaches are coming out. I thought I already had 2 immortars. I'm not quite sure what Chief is doing, but I'm really afraid. Drones. We haven't really seen a lot here, I have to admit. More links. Hydras. Oh, I've completely forgot my charge.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
So this could be the thing we need to do right now is we need to figure out what exactly it is he is getting. In the sense that, is he getting a lurker? Like, what is the follow-up play for my friend here? And we also really need charge, I just realized.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, there's a run by coming here.
Research complete. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under attack.
Now we're just gonna A-move onto our opponent, as I believe he doesn't really have anything. We can storm some morphing banes. We can storm some existing banes. Some of his main army. Oh, this is bad. Oh, these bad boys still being alive is real nice. Uh oh, this is less nice. This is less nice. Come on. Please tell me I'm in a non-bad location. This really could have been worse. But it also could have been a lot better. Two things I can admit to myself. Now, the hardest part will be to stay alive, I believe. As we don't have storms yet. We have absolutely awful eco as well. We really haven't been doing too hot.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yes, terrible upgrades though.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
He's only barely getting up to 8 gas. "74 workers just now, after building like 6-7 of them." Ooh! I completely forgot about my prison with 2 Archons in it. It's still early, boys. That's my excuse. Now, if he's getting Brood Lords now, I'm in a world of trouble. However, if he doesn't have Brood Lords at all, I'm less in a world of trouble. We're just gonna start our transition already, no matter what. Oh god, I feel so uncomfortable right now. This felt like Brood Lords, no? I wish I had a freaking observer here with my army. But for some reason I don't. Okay. Oh, come on, just attack him, you useless prick. This will be one of these instead.
Base is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Mineral field depleted.
I'm really feeling extremely poor about this game. Honestly, not feeling all too happy with this. Now this is nice, and I guess we can continue spreading some love on his side of the map with our immortal. We need way more cannons.
Have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Hello, where's your Brute Lord?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Not quite how I imagined that to go.
Upgrade complete. Testing geyser.
So we got a new run by setup. This is gonna be quite a long game, isn't it? We also need to start mining gas from here. I swear it is because my hands are cold that I'm playing this poor. I think this is the first game in this series where I'm not too happy with how I've been playing. All the other games, at least, you know, I tried my best, it felt like. But this one, not sure what's happening, boys, but... yeah, it's not pretty, that's for sure. Can we actually kill him?
Upgrade complete. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Mineral field depleted. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Mineral field depleted.
Whoop! Whoop! Okay, and now we're gonna go through the middle as we do a run by in 2 different locations. I just really need to get a grip of where he's located. Now we do have run-bys that are doing a lot of damage, so that kind of makes me losing 2 Tempests a lot less bad. Or losing all of my Tempests, perhaps even. In theory we can lose a base. You know, it's annoying, but it's definitely possible to lose a base and still be in the game. I mean, yeah, it's tough luck for me, but I killed a lot of workers, I think. I hope so. These guys have some kills on them. If I kill the hive, that'd be fantastic as well. We're getting back to a decent count. Oh, I wish these were with the run by. Yeah, so far we haven't really played too many hold plays. I'm gonna be honest about that. Yikes. Wait, you can't cancel it if it's... No, you can't. I thought, for example, for a second I was like, wait, can't you cancel it if it's pooped on by an overshare? I really need to start clearing creep more properly as well. Like, honestly, the creep is really what's... I don't want to say what's keeping him in this game, but it's a factor, you know? It's definitely a factor. So we're gonna send some zealots here. We're gonna send one zealot here. This creep has to go. He's very consistent at spreading creep, though. Eh? Oh, as I say that, I realize he hardly has any creep. No, we do have some units here. He still has a good base count, which is annoying. Oh, that's painful. He's just attacking me from the high ground. Absolute tryhard. Wait, where are you at, Chief? Yeah, over here. Now I kind of want to, you know, do a big run by here, but I think in order to get that done... Oh god. Well, we definitely needed to create some space for ourselves, and we did that successfully. So this was perfect. This is honestly exactly how I imagined it to go.
Base is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I have no clue what's happening, but I want to say we're doing alright. I'm not sure if I'm lying if I'm saying that, though.
Mineral field depleted. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ooh. It's a juicy target, no? We're not really controlling too well today. But actually losing some of these might not have been too bad. Losing this base would be extremely bad for me. So we're gonna really try to prevent that. Oh, he killed a bunch of workers there in his final moments. Didn't he? Didn't you, Chief?
Upgrade complete. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Not entirely sure what I'm doing, but not a massive fan of it.
Mineral field depleted.
So he's semi on 4 bases, I guess.
Have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Mineral field depleted.
I wish I had an observer with me at all times. This is such a rough game. Or it has been such a rough game for me. So, this might have looked pretty bad, but I think this will end up being okay for me. This was pretty okay for me.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Once again, I was right. Hey, go back home.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Vespine Geyser exhausted.
So we go to his final base that's still mining. It's important that we keep our final base that's still mining up as well. Come on. If we get some drones, that'd be fantastic.
Mineral field depleted.
He's gonna do a run by with that. He's definitely coming back to kill this, isn't he? This is a big army, I just realized. I was like, huh. The army I have there is pretty freaking big. Now we can recall a big part of it at least. And I kinda wanna kill these two. Then maybe we'll have another go at one of his bases. As we start protecting our only mining base that we have left. We have 1.5 left. And we're just gonna move towards our 7th base at this point. It's quite the game, eh? Oh, okay. What are these guys doing here? Hello? I think I gave you a command. Absolutely useless prick. GG. Jesus. Took its time. This was a very sloppy game by me. There were times where I think where I thought I was dead, but perhaps I wasn't in quite as bad a spot as I thought. Yeah, here I already was very far ahead. His mining always was worse than me. Well, it's a nice way to end today's video. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another Road to Rank 1 and tonight with a new Alpha Star video. So if you like it, feel free to subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you boys next time. Bye bye.